Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I know.
Hey Victoria.
Yes.
Welcome and welcome back to another exciting episode.
Feel it real fun for we on the 31st of March 2023. I didn't even actually need to look. It's your birthday tomorrow, babe.
It's my birthday, April 1st.
It's going to be a happy birthday for
It's
an
my
April
birthday,
Fool.
April 1st. It is.
It is, and it's your
It's
manifesting
my
questions.
birthday, April 1st.
Yes,
It is.
it is.
It's my birthday, April 1st.
It
Oh
is.
yeah, baby. Jonathan, we got your question live on today's show.
Oh, cool. Hello,
Jumping
Joe,
Director
and
Weldon,
Brian.
Dr. Brian,
Dr.
Dr. Brian. Mm-hmm.
That Mike.
Mick.
Oh, I think he means Mike because it's
I
right
thought he meant Mick.
here.
There's a microphone.
Oh, Mick. Okay.
Yeah. Yo, Egho, got your question answered live today.
All right.
Beth, we don't have a question from
No.
you.
Hello, Beth.
That's awesome, though, isn't it?
Okay.
Coolio.
So, and it's your manifesting questions answered live.
Your manifesting questions answered live.
That's right. Manifesting.
You know, sometimes we have entire days like this.
Huh?
Sometimes we have entire days like
We
this.
do. And we just talk to ourselves like this.
That's
each
right.
other. But
Dr. Brian, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool, pal.
so go to easymanifestingmethods.com.
Go there, do that, get those 7 little things. It shocks me how many people still haven't bothered to do that.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, like yeah, your shit really isn't important to you, is it? Just to be blunt, I mean, it's like I don't have time to do like a couple free lessons for a couple days, 20. I mean, so, well, then you really don't want what you want, do you?
Yeah.
It's like radio. Anyway,
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
by the way, you people that have done Easy Manifesting Methods, the free ones, and manifestingmasterycourse.com, obviously your shit matters to you. You get that you're important. That's going to show up a lot on today's show. So.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
As I continuously interrupt
I know.
Victoria, I'm going to talk about you're important.
Yes.
Why does he do this? Why does he do this to me?
Yes.
Anyway.
Okay.
All right.
And Dream Driven Day. Oh, that's lovely. Happy birthday, Bruce.
No. Bruce is...
Bruce.
No.
No. It's 20's birthday tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Dark Curry's here. Yo.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So, are we going to dive in? The
Yeah, I'm
boys are
just
happy.
looking at the boys.
Yeah.
I just love looking at them.
The first question today is from Egho in Dream Driven Day. Do we need to do official Feel It Real sessions?
All right, you don't need to do shit. That's the cool thing, all right? I'd suggest that you do. So for me, I love this question, by the way, because most people go into one out of 2 camps, and I take over the whole goddamn continent. Right, that's what I do. I came to Australia, right, and I walked out of the airport, and I went, "This is 1,000 times better than Austin, Texas." Mine.
That's what you do.
It's what I do, right? Ask Anya. Yeah, Anya's been here trained live, like Joe Weldon.
Yeah.
And Anya was one of the people. Joe went to the dog park too, and I always tell people, like, if you come within my sphere, your ass is mine. Right? It is. I mean, it's just how I am. Elizabeth, Beth, thank you. You're not like the rest. Anyway, so I belong to both camps. I'm a massive fan of when I'm in the mood for a power snack, I grab a handful of almonds, 12 almonds 3 times a day. It's a protocol. Right?
For a man.
For a man, right? On the other hand, I'm a massive fan of structured meals as well, right? So,
Structured meals as well.
absolutely, because we're going to have a structured meal at like 1:15 today.
Well, yeah, should do.
Yeah, let's watch this.
We'll see if I get back in
There's somebody that resists structure,
structured meal, but anyway.
and that's her mother. But anyway.
Yes.
So, right? So here's the fun thing, right? So I am a massive fan of both. Now, here's the thing. The moment a desire comes upon you, that's when you move into its fulfillment, right? So boom, you just surrender right then and there. Don't wait. But here's the problem. That'll get you in the habit of waiting for a desire to show up. I don't wait for anything. So sometimes I go, radio, it's time to get up in the morning. I know 5 to 10, 6 to 12. Y'all know about Joseph Goddard, right? Take a nap time in the middle of the afternoon. What do I do when I'm laying down and coming up? Same thing. I put buns in the oven, right?
Yeah.
Time when I go to bed, I imagine yummy things, right? And just enjoy the show. So
Enjoy the show. Victoria. Sorry.
So, Brian, nice to see you too. So here's the cool thing. When you belong to both camps, you're going to have your snack food throughout the day, which is really good, nutritious, and delicious. You're also going to have your main meals. And the whole thing, which is really cool, when I lay down, I never have a lack of desire for something. There's always something. I want more, right? And it's not like I want, literally, I will take over the continent. I'll take both sides, right? And it's that, and that's that whole thing of like, if I lay down and nothing else is on my mind except for Dr. Brian, I will imagine lovingly for Dr. Brian. Right?
You lay down, and there's nothing else on your mind but Dr. Brian.
Yeah, he's like a cartoon character to me, right? But a lovely one, a very real cartoon character, sort of like me. I'm like a cartoon character to me as well.
She knows, and I don't know what's happening. Have I got fluff up there? I don't
Stop
know.
it.
Sorry, I'm trying. Yes, just stop it.
So,
okay.
With all that in mind, right? Yeah, here's the cool thing. Yeah, Neville even talks about this in a couple different ways. One way he talks about it is like how a pianist will still practice their skills.
Pianist, yes.
Yeah, one of them.
Yes.
Right, so I'm a lifelong martial artist. I've been doing martial arts since puberty hit because I didn't want to get beat up by the girls anymore. Right, so I figured I could impress them instead, right? So I'm more flexible than you. See how that worked out, right? So, wherever the fuck was I going with that? Anyway, oh yeah, I still practice martial arts stuff, right? I've got an hour and a half that I spend in the pool every day, mostly practicing kung fu related stuff. But I also find myself spontaneously doing things. So let's keep going.
Okay.
Be honest.
Excellent. Yeah, you said that.
There you go. Stick around. We'll keep answering your question while we do the
but?
other ones.
WTF. Right.
That's right.
Thanks, Egho, for your question. The next question's from Riri in Dream Driven Day. Financially independent.
This is going to blow your mind.
Okay.
Hoo-ha.
While I am imagining to be financially independent while doing what I love, how do I handle, in reality, which is opposite of what I want, a job that I don't want to be in and out, in and debt?
Cool. The main thing that I read now here, the first thing I want you to do is celebrate the wins. You've posted some really good win posts recently, and these are specific wins with specific areas involving specific people and specific events. Now, when I read this, what is it? Financially independent.
Yes.
That's a concept. I find people almost drive themselves nuts trying to imagine up concepts. It's like trying to imagine up a number, $1 million, right? It's a concept for most people. On the other hand, what does financially independent mean to you? I'll tell you what it means to me. I can go to the pool and take a nap, right? During business hours, what do? Right?
Go to the pool.
I go to the pool and I take a nap, right? I only hang out with people who I know, love, and trust. I only accept clients who I know, love, and trust, right? Financially independent to me involves me having a very specific agenda and purpose and structure behind my days. I'm up at 5:30 because I can't sleep anymore. I'm sorry, I'm up at 4:30 because I can't sleep anymore.
You went this morning. I was.
Yeah, you got it first, right? That's okay. I don't rush whenever she's in there dropping the kids off at the pool. So you're right. Yeah. So here's what's cool. Financially independent is a concept. You're going to drive yourself nuts trying to feel financially independent, and while 3D reality shows the opposite. Now here's the cool thing. You've manifested up a level of wealth and time freedom. You already have a level of financial wealth and time freedom, time flexibility. What you need to do is to go back to Dream Driven Day and start filling your day with what you choose, specifics. So I love that. Years ago we did this thing with a high school fella, where he came in and did work experience. So he decided, I want to do work experience, and this is great. So he comes in, he does a week's worth of work experience with us. A work experience for an internet marketer includes hitting the shops, the pool, and taking a nap, right?
Time to go nap now.
So talk about fun. Now, the funny thing is, one of the teachers did an audit, stopped by.
She
So, yeah,
did.
we want to see what you guys are up to as internet marketers. And Victoria says they're not here, right? They're out doing field research, right? Field research is called going to the pool, getting back in your body, carrying on a conversation with a real person. Because if you're an internet marketer, you stare at screens all day. And it's good to get in touch with real people. So this whole thing of getting real again, this is really important because financially independent, what does that mean? It's probably a number figure. It's probably the whole thing about not being in debt and having a lot of stuff and all that shit. But I want to know what's different about the way that you perceive and play in your day. Again, I go to the pool. I take my apprentice to the pool. I take a nap. I tell my apprentice, you don't have to take a nap, but you ain't going to bother me for 25, 30 minutes, right? Very specific, my day, my way. And it's a crass commercial for DreamDrivenDay.com. We start on April the 10th. So,
April the 10th.
Join us.
Perfect.
If you've done it before, do it again. Why not? Ask Coral. All right. Or Sarah.
Excellent.
Or Lisa.
Oh, I know there's a lot here that have done it multiples.
That's right.
Thank you, Riri, for your question.
Riri, thank you for your question. And 20, thank you for your
your
pre-birthday answer.
Yes.
Oh, my.
The next question's from Johnathan in Manifesting Mastery.
That's right. That's Johnathan. And, yeah.
The real Sabbath.
All right.
Johnathan asks, I'll usually imagine something until the desire fades. But sometimes the desire rears its head again, and I imagine more to keep feeling fulfilled. Is that not a true Sabbath, or is this normal?
I love when a desire rears its head again.
Yeah.
I really do, right?
If it has, you haven't nailed it, really. Well, surely, is that an indicator or not?
It could be, definitely. Or maybe it just pops up.
Yeah.
Like more than once I imagined being a citizen. I didn't imagine being a citizen every day. I nailed it and I got busy with other shit, imagining up and playing my part in other things. So when a desire pops back up, I wouldn't say it rears its ugly head again like my redheaded stepchild. Yeah, no, it's more something like, she'll hear that later, it'll be great.
I tuned out, didn't I? Sorry. Oh, God.
Shall we edit the show going, did he really say that? Anyway, when you nail it, you nail it. And that's the cool thing. You know you've nailed it. Right? So, and the other cool thing is every now and then, if this is something that's taking a while or is an ongoing emergent, you'll experience it again, Virginia Winslow. Welcome to the show. And that's what's really, really cool because I wouldn't treat it as though it were the enemy. I'd say it's a friend stopping by. We imagined being loving puppy parents years before we had puppies. And we got one given to us, and then we got another given to us.
Before all of that, we had one just come and visit on Christmas Day.
Yeah,
Or
that was Christmas.
Eve.
Right.
And we called her Christmas.
Yeah, so we had a temporary dog for like 72 hours.
Who she was.
Right?
Oh, I love that dog.
Yep. By the way, Lisa Ann LaRock brings up something really great. She goes, when I was pregnant, sometimes I wasn't aware that I was ... Now, here's the cool thing. You only get pregnant once, but it doesn't mean you can't enjoy sex once in a while. All right.
I heard that. Yeah.
That's true.
I don't have the edits for that one.
True that. All right.
Okay.
So, doesn't mean you have to try to get pregnant again. It just goes, time to enjoy a little bit of Funky Town. Can you believe we're on the last question already?
Is that the last?
That's
It is.
All right. Unless somebody wants to pop a quick question in.
They can while we do the last question.
Yeah, while I'm answering the last question. If you want to type something in, and because we're only 17 minutes in. So, Matt,
It's
Dream
your
Driven
show,
Day.
you guys.
Yeah, it's you
Want it
guys.
longer? Ask a question.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody fucking knows everything.
Otherwise, I've got a plan for a birthday tomorrow.
Hoo-ha. It's going to be a fabulous celebration.
Amazing day.
Oh,
Everyone's going to come. Well, Bruce, Emmett, and me will.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, listen, everyone's going to go. I don't want people to come. Let's have a birthday party somewhere far fucking away.
Yeah.
It's true. Now, you did ask me, what birthday was that? You said something about, was it my 50th or something?
Yeah, it was actually 2020.
I
think it was the year of 2020.
That couldn't have been because we had the loogie going on then.
Oh, maybe it was going to be like New Year 2020 year, like going into 2020.
Let's have a massive party and
for the
say,
year.
let's not and say we did.
I know.
It was a great party.
You're a party pooper.
I am.
Okay.
Anyway.
And the last question today, unless someone else posts one, no. The last question today is from Sarah in Dream Driven Day, Paper Tigers.
All right.
Sarah asks, I need for you to tell us for the 100th time how to imagine lovingly when you're dealing with a paper you-know-what.
She didn't use the word tiger.
Sometimes I just want to say enough already. Thanks, 20, for your patience and love. I appreciate the happy, loving, patient teacher.
Cool. So, this is really, really good. Dealing with. I don't deal with. Yeah, it's really funny because, like, I noticed.
Dealing with.
we'll talk with people. What do we call them? Tradies here in Australia to come here and do shit, right? And like and so one of the things that I always bring up is, look, like, just come, let us know what it's going to cost. Yeah. I'm not asking for an estimate. Yeah, and this is what I tell people. Look, I got your name from John the plumber.
Yeah, so it was a referral anyway.
Right. This is a referral, right? Just come up. Yeah. Let me know what you think we're going to pay. Yeah, how much money you want up front, and let's fucking do it. I am not a negotiator. I don't deal with, and that to me is one of the biggest keys with this. So whenever it comes to the how to imagine lovingly. In any situation, for me, it just comes down to, really remembering that whole thing of, I'm the fire that consumes. That's what I do. My job is to look at what has been and consume it. Uma, 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 shaga. Right? So that kind of thing. Just that I'm not in reaction to. There's tiny little phrases that I find fascinating. One of them is, I'm not a fan of reflection. Right, 3D reality is only reflecting what I'm doing, who I'm being. Right, I'm just not a fan of that. "Quote unquote," 3D reality, the physical world, is just an echo of what you've been. Notice the difference between echo and reflection. Right, radio. Yeah, echo.
Yeah, you can change in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, you can change your song right now.
Yeah.
But the echo catches up quickly. But the echo follows you. The reflection, I get it. It's someone will fucking email me on this. Right? It's like, isn't it true? It's the same. Does it feel the same to you? Here's my thing, right? Whenever I say this kind of stuff, because people tell me it's just reflecting it back to me, and I'll watch their body language, versus like it's just a fucking echo. Right? I sing a song, I hear an echo. I'm always bebopping, like Alessandra's got me all screwed up. If you want to learn how to use your voice, talk to Alessandra. Alessandra put a link up to some of your shit. Right? Because she's really good, but she's got me playing with my voice continuously. So, like, I'll be going into the pool, I'll be in the change room, I'll be, like, bebopping, doo-bopping, I'll be in the car. But I'm just having some fun playing with my song. Because I know my song changes the echo. And this will go right back to the first question. He is so fucking brilliant and loopy at the same time.
Question.
Right?
Do we need to do official Feel It Reels?
Exactly. So in real time, you're imagining stuff. Always be playing in real time. So, which is the flip side of Egho's question, which is, do I have formal times when I play? Yes, I do. So there's a time for a voice lesson, for to get some guidance with the damn thing, or to actually just go through some different motions with your voice. Then there are times just to play and experiment spontaneously. So that's what I got. Bob.
Very good.
Singwithalessandra.com.
Excellent.
Alessandra.
Good one.
All right. So,
Excellent.
Victoria.
So that was for Sarah in Dream Driven Day. Thank you very much for your question.
Where's Coral? Coral posted about when will I be answering or asking questions or something like that.
Coral
how long will I be asking questions?
Well, it's all over now, Coral.
Right, anyway. So, bada bing.
Okay, so
what
we want to know is, tell us, what was your hashtag strawberry beer?
That's right, Victoria.
I love that about how we're not the reflection. What's happening now is not a reflection. It just shows how powerful we really are, and how in a blink of an eye we can change state.
Totally, absolutely. And the echo catches up.
Exactly. Later.
By the way, you'll notice, like, if you're in the right atmosphere, like in a canyon or something, some of the echo catches up quickly. Some takes a little bit longer. It's just like the garden. The garden is just shit that was planted last week, last month, last year, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we were just talking about that right before the show.
Yeah.
Because it's a fascinating thing, because if you go, oh, the garden's just a reflection. No, the garden is an echo. And you change what you're seeing now, and what becomes the echo immediately and eternally changes. It's brilliant. So, there's Coral. Hey. Ha!
Cool. What was your hashtag strawberry?
I think I'm going to go with that whole thing dealing with the echo and reflection kind of, even though it was almost a side note. And the second thing is that whole thing of, and again, noticing how it fits in with Egho's question, because that really is the whole thing. Like, really, what are you imagining now? It's not about discipline. It's about dance. Here, let me change my thing. What you're imagining now is not about keeping your mind disciplined, being careful about what you say, and imagination. No, it's about dancing, right? You don't got to be disciplined. You just got to dance. Which brings us to dreamdrivenday.com. If you've been there before and want to do it again, or if you go, I already learned all that shit, join us.
Join us, then. Yes. That's right.
Bada bing. All right.
Thank you, 20. So while you guys type in your hashtag,
now look at that. We filled another 7 minutes full of monologue. That was great.
Yeah, well, you did.
That's
yes.
Right. Got to keep her busy.
Go to easymanifestingmethods.com.
Yes, Bruce Roop.
Go there, do that, sign
Just
up.
join the show.
That's what he normally says.
That's right.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
I figure you can echo what, like, normally you say things and I echo and say it differently.
Ah.
So, all right.
Okay. And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
Thanks for the birthday wishes, Lisa and
Yeah,
Laura.
and
officially it's
happy
tomorrow,
birthday
April
tomorrow.
1st. So,
well, so really it's only like, what time is it? So it's about 14 hours, 13 and a half hours away. Will I wake you up at midnight and say happy birthday?
I think it's technically 1:37 a.m. Eastern Time.
1:37? But then it would be like Saturday night, not Friday night for us.
Not my problem.
I'm not getting up then.
All right, and hey, remarkable kids, remember we've got a call this weekend. Hoo-ha. Yeah. Dockery. I really like that whole thing. You don't have to be disciplined. You just have to dance. Ain't it truth? Loving your dance, by the way. Hoo-ha. All right.
Cool.
I'm going to take me to the pool, and we're going to have lunch at 1:15.
Yep. Okay.
Great.
I know.
I love this show. See, there's this show.
There's a show inside me that he watches.
I love this show. Have a lovely day, everyone.
Love you.